Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your reading for October 2022. I'm going to pull some tarot cards and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards. These readings are going to be short because I want to make sure I don't run out of steam so I can get these out. Like Spirit is literally sitting on top of my head at this point going, stop it, wake up, do your readings. So let's get back to your readings here. 6-minute readings, weeklies, monthlies, dailies. Let's get this done. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit guides, can we please get a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2022? Thank you so much. I don't know if I said it already, but I'm going to clarify with oracle cards. What do we have, please, for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know in love and romance or anything that is the most important priority here? What does Gemini need to know? I'll read it in a general way and I'll read the love way as well. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know for... There we go. There's your reading. Ooh, Gemini. Look at this. Ten of Swords, conclusions. And then, so there's the conclusion and there's the new beginning. 0 is the Fool card and 0 is the beginning of the tarot all over again. So it goes from 0, 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 right? And then you get the different elements and the numbers. Then we've got King of Pentacles, security. 6 of Swords, movement. Page of Cups, loyalty. The Moon, misinterpretation. And on the bottom here, we've got the Tower. Yeah, that's not surprising. And there you are, Gemini, lovers, decisions. So right off the bat, you see a lot of air energy that is conflicting, toxic, a lot of people thinking, talking, communicating, and stirring things up. Misinterpretation with the Moon. I don't think that this is anything that you can't handle. I just think that it's a lot of... With the Ten of Swords, okay, that came out first, the first card. And that shows like deep betrayals, backstabbing. This is like the card that comes up for trauma, abuse, suffering. Like it doesn't get worse than the Ten of Swords. But the good news is it's a 10. That means there's only up to go from here. And it is also, all 10s are the end of a cycle. So therefore it says conclusions. But 10 of Swords is not just a conclusion ending card. It is usually portrayed with 10 swords in someone's back, where the person is bloody and like dead, okay, or dying. So it's showing great stress, mental stress, oppression, pressure, backstabbing, and you don't even know like who you're supposed to trust, kind of thing. And then it says conclusions though with this deck. So that's important because then you get the ending of this intensely stressful, toxic period. And then you get the Fool card, which is like the opposite energy. You can see this person is just like leaping off the cliff and has his little puppy in his bindle, and it's saying change. The Fool card is in a higher polarity, it's likened to enlightenment. Very spiritual energies, like having the almost naive, but in a higher polarity, it's like having faith that you are standing in truth with the divine. And this card shows the person looking up to the sky as they're walking off this cliff because they have so much faith that what they're doing is divinely guided. that they're doing what's true, what's right, that, they're not scared of what's going to happen. Now, it doesn't mean they're going to fall off a cliff, but it just shows that, it's the leap forward. It's called the key words are clean slate, new beginning, fresh start. And it's a new cycle. It's taking leap of faith. That's another thing. It's a leap of faith, right? And so it's showing this new beginning. It's a very optimistic energy with the Fool card. And then you have change as the key word. And I like how when you go into the next card, it's King of Pentacles, security. So this is showing somebody who is now sitting pretty. They're enjoying their status, their abundance, their success. They are someone, the King of Pentacles is Taurus energy, but it doesn't have to be. It can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be male or female. Doesn't matter. It stands for the energy of someone who has the King of Pentacles vibe, which is a benevolent leader. Someone who cares about the community, about their family, about their kingdom. They're very pentacles minded. They are someone who wants to see other people do well. They're not selfish. It gives them joy to see everyone prospering, for the whole kingdom to be doing well. They're very kind, generous, benevolent, and a bit of a lone wolf as well. Now, then you've got the Six of Swords, which you see the lessening. You get 10, and then it goes down to the Six of Swords. Six of Swords says movement. 6 is, moving away from a toxic situation. There's that toxicity. So it shows like some change has happened, which brings more power, more abundance, and brings you less drama, less stress. You don't have to fight so many battles by yourself. And so this change away from a toxic place, Six of Swords indicates some kind of movement. It comes up when you're moving to a new location, moving to a new job, some change in your environment or setting that is going to be better than where you were before. Now, the Page of Cups is loyalty. It's showing either someone who's younger than you or somebody who works for you or in a lower position, or it could be even your child, or it could be you. But the Page of Cups is somebody who is an endearing, sincere energy. Okay, they're someone who, there's spirituality, there's healing with the Page of Cups. They are very honest, dependable, trustworthy, kind, maybe a little bit vulnerable, that kind of energy. It's showing loyalty from somebody who could be maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces around you. And then the Moon is showing misinterpretation. Okay, so the Moon card can stand for mother energy. It could stand for your subconscious, your hidden fears. It comes up with energies depending around it of, it comes up when there's a secret that's about to be revealed, because it's about the nighttime, the nocturnal energy. You might be spending a lot of nights up late. And that makes sense with the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, maybe really, working hard, figuring things out, making moves. A lot of late nights, okay? It could be representing that with the Moon. And also it can speak to revelations or secrets being revealed, things that were hidden in the dark. It could speak to secret enemies, or maybe of these enemies. They're lurking, and hiding, partially revealed. Maybe you don't see them. But it's showing that this will come to light. And also it can speak to moodiness, depression, anxiety, isolation, feelings of isolation. And so that's also the energy of the Moon card. But generally, the Moon is your subconscious, okay? Your intuition, psychic energy. So all of these things. But in a general sense, when I see this, it looks like maybe perhaps people are trying to twist your words, or you are being misinterpreted, and it's causing stress. But you look like you're really on top of things, because it's going from 10 to 6, and the change has been beneficial for you. We have on the bottom of the deck Tower, which is transformation, and that's showing that there's going to be some kind of shocking sudden change. Something we already know: transformation, conclusion, change, and transformation. So it's saying that whatever is not on solid ground, that's not built on solid ground, so you should build on solid ground and make sure that the people surrounding you, that they're loyal and that you can depend on them. And other than that, you will find out with the misinterpretation of the moon card, when something is revealed, that who's not on your team and who's not working in your best interest, because this will come as a sudden shocking change. Maybe it's you who's going to bring that thunderbolt down and break down whatever's not solid. Right? So it's saying that, but let's keep going. Let's pull some love oracle cards, and then I'll pull a couple of other cards, and that'll be the reading. This is for Gemini, please. Spirit guides, can we get a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2022 in love and romance? What does Gemini need to know? There we go. So we got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and wedding. So this is about your marriage. On the bottom, reconciliation. Beautiful. So all three go together. I like it. It's saying that with the trust card, it's calling for you to have faith. This looks like it's somebody that you are already married to, in a relationship with, or, okay, let's talk about the married people. There is some kind of energy of not trusting them, or always feeling afraid or worried or paranoid, or this kind of, where is this person now? I got to keep tabs. Like, who are they talking to? Who are they around? This mistrust. It's saying you don't have to mistrust this person. And it's saying that if you have faith and you have trust, any issues that you have in the past, in your relationship, in your marriage, can be worked out. And there's reconciliation here, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so this is showing healing some relationship from your past. Even if it doesn't mean you two are together, it means that, at least you know that you tried. And in this sense, it's showing that, with this together, it's not a try and maybe it fails thing. No, it's with the trust card, it's saying healing the relationship, making it work. It is fixable. Nothing is without hope here. All right. And to chill out, if it's you who's distrusting, or have conversations and have faith that the person will understand and can trust you, if it's them who's always feeling worried, I don't know, distrusting. Let's pull another love deck. This is Amira Ceylon's Love Oracle. All right, control. All right, so we got control, pulling the strings, a mature woman. So with the control card, it's saying that you're trying to control the person or control the situation, or someone's controlling. Again, it's regarding a mature woman. Maybe it's you, maybe it's the person you're dealing with, but control is an issue here, and it's saying try not to be controlling, or talk to them about the controlling. There's something here with trust issues and being too controlling. Okay, so however that plays out for you. Now I'm going to pull a spiritual card by Abiola Abrams. It's called the African Goddess Rising. I love this deck. Goddesses, can we please get a reading for Gemini? Sorry, I got a card from the other deck. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What spiritual guidance is there for Gemini? What spiritual guidance is there for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? There we go. Right here. So much, Gemini. So much. Oh, my goodness. On the bottom, we have Nana Buluku, Seasons. And that's about change as well. All right, let's see. We have Queen Ya Asantewa, Level Up. And this is talking, this card, I'll read them. They're short. But this is speaking to leveling up, not just for yourself, but for your whole tribe, your people, your community. It's a level up, what you're doing. And there's an opportunity here for this. And I love this. Okay, so Yasigi, live out loud. And this is saying, don't play small. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. It's saying, do whatever you're going to, be loud. Even if you're a spectacle, like, don't let somebody make you play small. But I'll read it. Okay, Mam Lambo, self-sabotage. Be careful around you with this energy. There could be something where you're either self-sabotaging yourself, making decisions that you know is going to catch up with you later on, and it's going to cause obstacles. So just say no. And if this is somebody around you, either way, okay, when this card comes up, it's saying that there's something that is like the Achilles heel that is going to cause you to do something to screw up, which is going to sabotage your success. So do not do it. be perfect in conduct if you can. All right, so goddess Ma'at, giving and receiving. This is the justice energy too. With the scales, the feather, and the heart. When you pass away, it's saying that they weigh the heart of the person who's deceased with the feather. And if it's that light, or if your heart is full of guilt, then, you either get in or you don't get in. And Goddess Ma'at is all about justice, truth, justice being meted out, to conduct yourself in a just and proper manner, okay? Because you're being watched, and there will be consequences. All right, so let's see. I'm going to read these. They're not too long. Okay, can I do it like this? This. And then okay. So let's start with number 39, Goddess Queen Ya Asantewa, 39. So this goddess over here, it's the goddess of she's the goddess of leveling up, Ashanti/Ghana, temple queens, element bush. Queen Ya Asantewa was a mother farmer and the warrior queen who led the war of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti Empire, holds the Regent's Craw life force energy. So Queen Ya Asantewa's guidance: raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Embodiment: time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Do you see the leap? The leap is right here. We talked about the leap with the Fool card, right? All right, your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired action helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Goddess declaration: divine timing is on my side. Beautiful. Thank you. Goddess Queen Ya Asantewa. Now let's start with number third. Next one is 31. Goddess Yasigi, goddess of living out loud, Dogon Mali, temple griots, element water. Yasigi has the reputation of being a free-spirited party goddess. For the Dogon people of Mali, she was the first Yasigni. The Yasignis are women empowered to participate in the masked dances. Yasigi's guidance: express yourself, you have something to say, share your voice and magic, express your you-ness. Embodiment: the way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay, you're not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personality for loved ones. Goddess declaration: I am free to express myself fully. Now we're going to go to Goddess 24. Let's see. Mamlambo. Thank you, Goddess Yasigi. All right, so let's go back to Shadow of Self-Sabotage. Zulu, temple, shadows, element, bush. Shadows, quote, monster. Mamlambo is the brain-sucking, snake-like, water-dwelling Zulu goddess of rivers. Mamlambo's shadow guidance: you are holding yourself apart from your blessings. What ancient pain are you trying to stuff down, numb, ignore, or avoid? What does your self-sabotage help you to avoid? Embodiment: your inner saboteur is clever. Seductive patterns of behavior block your path and your power. Distractions, addictions, cravings, and unhealthy habits will not bring you your best. Your inner bully is the voice telling you you messed up, the part of you that is jealous, the anger you don't know what to do with, your stuck inner procrastinator, and your toxic relationship choices. Stop terrorizing yourself with broken promises of discipline. Instead, choose devotion to your chosen pathways. What inspired action can you take today? Goddess declaration, I have compassion for myself. It comes up when you're doing something that you know is going to mess you up. Don't do it. All right, number 10. Goddess Ma'at, goddess of giving and receiving, Egypt. Temple, conjurers, element air. Goddess Ma'at represents alignment, truth, and balance. Her name means order, as her father, Egyptian sun god Ra, rose out of the chaos and put her in charge of divine justice. Ma'at's guidance, reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish and out of alignment. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in martyrdom and out of alignment. Embodiment. Giving and receiving is spiritual law and spell work. Give time, money, service, resources, and good vibes. If you are a generous giver, cultivate a practice of receiving. Receiving is a sacred feminine principle that makes many uncomfortable. Receive compliments, joy, support, pleasure, friendship, money, and love. They are all the same to spirit. Goddess declaration, I give easily and freely. I receive freely and easily. So it's saying to not just for justice and the truth, but also making sure that the scales are equal with what you receive, and you do receive a lot here. What you receive, and then to give back with what you receive. All right, so let's pull a final card. This is the Daily Healing Cards by Ina Siegel. Spirit, can we please get one final message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2022, please? Thank you so much for this beautiful reading. Thank you. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Gemini, Sun, there we go. Devote yourself to discovering the highest truths. And we'll leave that right here with Goddess Ma'at of truth, justice, balance. On the bottom, we have respect your inner cycles and honor them on your healing journey. All right, Gemini, thank you for watching. That's your monthly. I'll be back with your weeklies. Thank you. Take care. Bye for now.